What's up, everybody? My name is Ron Empire, and welcome to my channel. Okay, so today I've got Core Keeper for you guys to check out, and I was able to get advanced early access to this game a couple of days ago, and today the embargo lifted, so I just wanted to do a live stream of this game to show off some of the new content and all the things that I found for this game. And I have to say, this new quality of life update is absolutely amazing and awesome. And I want to say thank you to Fireshine Games for giving me early access to this game. Now I also got the patch notes, but it's not in a format that I can just show you guys on the screen like I did before. But I can read some of them or go over some of them as I'm showing you some of the content. So let me go ahead and pull that up to the side here while I go through the stuff. And oh yeah, so the quality of life update, or quality of love update, has a new feature now where you can actually access any of the seasonal content without rolling your clock backwards and forwards. You don't even have to set the clock. You don't even have to do the launch parameters anymore. So you can actually get access to all of that through the gameplay settings. So right before you load a game, you can choose to say, like, hey, turn off seasons, choose whatever event you want now in-game. And then that way you can just access all the content before entering the world. So that's really cool. I do like the new seasonal event override here. So to get to that, you have to go through gameplay settings and then click on override season and then click on this a couple of times, right? So no more launch update or launch options settings. So all the stuff that you got from my video about the launch settings, you don't have to do that anymore. So that is really nice to have. All right, and then there's a lot of other new settings in the game too. They've made like display settings separate from, I think, the graphic settings, right? So these two got split, and they've made a lot of new visual changes to the game. That I think they reworked a lot of the background engine. And the patch notes has a a technical section here that details all the different graphical changes, like the shadows and stuff. Like, I definitely noticed a huge performance improvement with the graphic settings and the lighting settings. Okay. Now, I did find something while testing it the other day, and they're looking into fixing that, and maybe I just got a new update, so maybe they did fix it. And I'll talk about that in a second. We'll find out if they did fix it or not. So let me go ahead and click on my world here, and I'm going to jump in. Hey, Mart, what's going on? Now you got partner exploring dungeon. Now you got partner exploring dungeon. Oh, hey, what's going on? So let me go ahead and jump in. Oh, hey, I think they might have improved it a little bit. No, they didn't, actually. All right, you see this? How, like, my character is, like, running around in red. So I did write a little, I guess, feedback or complaint about this. Because my entire base is covered up with the Azius light beam. And on top of the dirt tile, as you see here, in addition to the rose petal, it really looks like my character is in hell right now. Like, you can see how everything is all super red. Like, I'm literally playing with cellophane over my face here. That's red tinted. So this is my complaint right now, and they definitely said that there's something here to be done to fix the visual, and hopefully they'll get that out. So that's my biggest complaint right now with this update, but everything else I'm really digging a lot. So one of the suggestions that I made a couple of months back is this equipment tab. And I literally wrote this in the devs chat section, and they read my suggestion, and they're saying, yeah, that's actually a really cool idea. And they're like saying, hey, it's not very exploity either. So they ended up adding this feature in. So I really am appreciative of that, because the thing that I suggested here was like a quick equipment swap, which is very similar to World of Warcraft, where you can hot swap between all of your equipments. Now you can actually gain extra equipment slots. So let's say if you wanted like a crit gear set, right? This is what I've got going. I've got all my crit gear set up here. And the reason I have a crit gear setup is so that I can use the Azius, Soul of Azius, to spawn like the light beams. So this is my equipment for that. And then let's say this is my equipment for the King Slime, so I can actually walk around, without getting hit by any of the slime factions, right? And I threw in like some glow here and health regen as well, and then immune to poison, just so that I can get out of poison really quickly now. So this is really useful. And then this is my mining gear set. So that is also new. And then the other thing that I suggested, really wanted, was the easy delete button, right? And you can actually now hit the delete key and all that gets moved over there. And then if you keep doing that, right, it basically chucks whatever's currently in there and replaces it, right? So before, my inventory was all filled and I had to like I had to like click on this and drag it over here and delete and all that. I don't have to do that anymore. And before, I found it more useful just to drop the items, on the ground, and rather than moving it over here and then having to delete. Well, now I don't have to do that. I can just hit delete button and get rid of all my inventory trash faster. So that's a really nice quality of life feature there. I'm appreciative of that. And then, so the new Valentine event, they've got these little rose petals all over the map, like everywhere, all the biomes. And they've got like these little love letters scattered around. So the event here basically allows you to just collect love letters without grinding, killing mobs. So it's different for a change. You just run around and just collect the letters, and that's it. Punch it, pick it up, that's it. So I like that. You don't have to set up a mob farm or anything to collect these love letters. And they're scattered like everywhere. So you can kind of see here. If you have a large map like mine, it takes like probably like 10 minutes or whatever. Just walk around and collect these letters. They also respawn, right? And what I've managed to find is if you get 50, you can get all the items from the vendor easily with just about 50, which is really nice. So I'm just walking around my map here just to show you, and I have like this giant open space where I've got room to run around and just collect these love letters without any obstacles. That's all I did. I just walked around and collect a bunch of love letters and then just go to the seasonal vendor. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that now. I've already gotten enough, so, but I just wanted to show you that these love letters are everywhere. Like, they respawn too. You see how, like, everywhere you go, I mean, they're literally scattered everywhere on the ground. All right, so let me go ahead and go to my seasonal vendor. And that is, the seasonal vendor is actually the Santa. He's just reskinned, switch his outfit. So here he is. He's got this little Valentine's balloon thing, and he blows you a kiss. Okay, so the nice thing about this new quality of life is the sidebar here, you can actually switch up and down to rotate between the different seasons. So you can go back to the Christmas season and buy the Christmas stuff if you have the cookies and milk. Right, and then you can switch over to get the Valentine. So this vendor just basically changes skins based on the holiday event itself. All right, now I'll show you in a second here to this little nice thing here on the side here. But so I've already got this, but I'll go ahead and buy them again to show you. And then if you want more chests, you can spend the love letters for it. But the rest, you can just convert all your letters into Valentine's gifts. And I have a little room that I've set up over in this corner here that's got all the junk that I've collected so far. Right, so I can just drop another one of these down. So this is pretty cool. This is like the new Valentine chest. I actually like that over the gingerbread one. The gingerbread one looks kind of meh. It's got those little thing along there. But this one's got this little pink heart there. That looks pretty cool. All right, so here are all the things that I've gotten out of the Valentine's gift box. And I just threw my extras over here. Oh, hey, I got some more over here too to show you. There we go. So the items for the Valentine this is a part of the 3-set piece, right? So you got the tunic, the necklace, and the ring, and then you get the bow. Now the bow is kind of fun. You actually can stun a target for 20 seconds, but if you're wearing the 3-set piece, that effect gets doubled. So essentially you can get the stun effect for like 40 seconds. So this is the items that you'll have to wear to get that. Right, range attack speed, more health speed. What is this? Health every second? Okay, yeah. So let's go ahead and we'll wear that. 40 second stun? Yeah, it's very OP, 40 second stun. So I'll go ahead and wear this. There we go. So now I've got the extra stun effect. And then we're going to put the bow in our inventory. Let me go find something to kill here. Let me go ahead and leave this. Exit this area. Let's see if there's anything we can shoot to stun. There should be a couple of stuff here. Yeah, it's not as bad here. The coloring effect. Yeah, here we go. Oops, here we go. Let's find out. Yeah, see now he's got the little stun effect and he doesn't hurt you anymore. Well, it's charm. Not necessarily, I mean, it's similar to a stun effect. But for 40 seconds, he's not going to attack you, which is kind of cool. So if you don't want to kill the mob and you're just in an area and you just want to run around and charm them. Oh, hey, I think they fight each other. Oh, they do fight each other. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's kind of cool, right? 40 seconds it's pretty long, huh? Oh, that's kind of cool there. Yeah, so that's what the charm thing does. So let's go back. Where's my little portal here? But yeah, these letters are like everywhere. Its charm disappears if you hit it again. I don't think it does. It just resets it. So if you shoot him again, it just resets it to be a longer stun effect. Or it resets the stun timer, basically. All right, and then the other items. Let me go ahead and put this back. Actually, well, yeah, let me put this back. Whoops. I want to keep my thing here. And then the other item, which I'll show you in a little bit, but this is one of the music sheets, but I'll show you the music stuff in a little bit. The rose petal comes from the love letters, or the gifts from the love letters. The pink rose, the white rose, the golden rose, these are new. Box of chocolate is new. These two are new consumables. This is valuable. So there's 3 valuables that actually come out of the Valentine's gift. Let me read the quick patch notes here. I'll show you the stuff as I read them. So the Valentine main features Letters can be dropped on the ground throughout the world. Pick them up and check out what the seasonal merchant has to offer for them. Any letters left over on the ground after the season ends will disappear. Any picked up letters will be kept, and letters will continuously appear randomly in the world throughout the season. Okay. And the seasonal merchant now has new skin and new items to sell for the new season. The skin will change back after the season ends, but items can still be bought. So we've already seen that you can buy the Christmas stuff. Valentine crafting table, which we just got. And this is it right here. So this is the crafting table. So I'm clicking on the crafting table. And these are the stuff that you can craft from the Valentine crafting table. You got the candles. You got the wall hearts. It's very similar to the Christmas decorations where you just throw hearts on the walls. Heart painting. So you can create like a little painting and put it on the wall there. Heart-shaped rug. So this is a rug that you can put on the floor. It's pretty huge, actually. We'll craft a couple of these because I actually haven't crafted any of these yet. And then caveling brute. So you take like a figurine and then you create like a giant plushie and put it on the ground for decorations, which is really cool. It's cool. It's cool that they keep up all the seasonal event items after the event. Yeah, it's very nice that they have seasonal events after the holiday. All right, so the crafting table I just mentioned, Valentine's chest acquired from the seasonal merchant, Valentine's gift acquired from the seasonal merchant, which we just got a bunch of. We converted the letters to gifts. And so it says there's 9 new decorations and furniture, and there's 3 new valuables. And I already showed you the 3 valuables. Technically, there's one more, but I'll mention that in a little bit. All right, so let's go ahead and open a bunch of these so you can kind of get an idea of the sample size. I didn't find anything like epic or rare. And now I've opened like at least 100, so there's nothing new that is rare in this. There is no new seasonal boss. So there's nothing, I guess, associated to killing. I guess since it's the love theme here, we don't want to kill anybody, right? So yeah, box of chocolate, Valentine's ring, all this stuff. Yeah, I've already shown you through that little box here. So let me go ahead and hit Q. It auto sorts it. Let me Q this. So these are all the stuff that you've already seen. So I'm gonna throw in here my extras. Oh, I got 2 more extras here. These are all my Christmas extras. Okay, so those are my extras there. But yeah, you've already seen all that, and I like this new Q thing, right? Or auto delete here. See, I can just delete all this. Really nice. Let's see here. Okay, yeah. So it just auto moves it, and then you hit it again, and whatever that replaces it chucks it. So that's really nice. All right. So what else can I show you here? Let me go back to the rest of the list here. So yeah, 9 new decorations and furniture, 3 new valuables. Okay, 2 new consumables. I've already showed you. So the new consumables are these 2 items here. Distilled love, 2.1% health over 20 seconds. And box of chocolate. It glows pink for 5 minutes. I've tried this. It doesn't look very pink-ish. You see that? Like, I just clicked on it. So I don't know what that's all about, but it's definitely 3 pink glow for 5 minutes. And I don't really feel like I'm glowing pink. It's definitely not pink. I can barely see the difference in the glow, but yeah, I mean, you got a little glow pink buff icon on the top left, but I definitely don't see the pink color. All right, so we got the valuables I mentioned. Okay, so here's the music stuff. Let me show you the music stuff. And this is the rose petal flooring. So it's kind of like the stone path decoration. All it is just looks pink instead of like stones. Maybe it looks like petals. So yeah, you can just throw this down, create like a little rose petal path, which is cool. Let me put this away now. All right, so let me go back to base, and then I'll show you the other cool stuff here. All right, so the cool stuff that I thought was interesting is that you can actually click on one of these workbenches. So let's say you have the highest, the highest tier is probably Galaxite, right? But let's say you have the Octarine workbench, and you place it down. You click on, or you interact with it on the far left. You can actually rotate through all of the lower tier workbenches. So what's awesome about this is that if you started the game and you skipped over, say, some of the content, you go straight to the Galaxite workbench and collect the materials for that, you don't actually have to create any of these other workbenches anymore, because you can now just directly access all of the different crafting stuff with one workbench, whichever the highest tier is. Right now, the highest tier workbench I'm dropping down is the Octarine, right? So I can't access the Galaxite, but I can access anything below that, which is really nice. Right, this is the Scarlet workbench. This is like the tint. This is, sorry, that's the, what is this? I think this is the iron, right? Iron, silver, and then the wood, right? So the new thing that they added, let's see here. Where is the, here we go, the music workbench, which is in the tin workbench. You can craft that, which I think I made that over here somewhere. Where did I put it? No. Can't remember where I placed it. Yeah, let's go ahead and craft it again. I forgot where I placed it. With the tin, let's see here. Let's go get tin. Let's get fiber. Let's get wood. It's usually those are the items that's needed. And then we're going to craft this little music workbench again. I think that's it, right? That's the only new thing that I need to craft. Pretty sure that was it. And then the other items to craft comes from the carpenter's workbench. It's a loom. And they moved the painter's table over to the carpenter's workbench. And they've got this new mannequin thing. Now, I noticed that Sero actually suggested this in the developer's channel, asking for a mannequin where you can display your gears, your equipment, like, you know, so that's pretty cool there. So let's go ahead and grab that. It's really nice that the developers listen to some of our feedbacks and suggestions, right? So I've got this mannequin placed down here and this one over here. So you can place like 3 armor sets on there. Now, I think what would be nice if they actually had a full set where you can actually put in, like, say, a necklace and the rings and the offhand, and then click on like a swap button, right? Because right now, like, I mean, I'm glad that they added these little hot swap tabs. This is really cool. But it would also be nice to support like additional armor sets stored up, right? So let's say you've got like one of every single set, and you walk up to these things. Let's go ahead and say, let me see if I got the Christmas set, right? Let's go ahead and take this Christmas set. I think that's it, right? I don't know where else did I... Nope. Alright, well, I could have sworn I had more Christmas outfit sets. Okay, so let's say, like, I got some of this. I'll throw this on there. Right, so that is a set, right? So it would be nice if I can come up here and just click on a button and it just swaps it with my first slot over here. You know? And then, like, one mannequin for every single tier outfit or whatever. That'd be nice. Along with the accessories to go with it. So I think that they could expand this to include accessories. That's the only other request I think would be nice. All right, so we got the music workbench. And so this is all the... Well, this is not true. These are all the craftable musical instruments that you can make from the musical workbench, and this is the music sheet stand. And then on the right, these are all the craftable sheets that you can pick up. So let's go ahead and grab another one. Oh, I already got that one. Let's grab this one, Core Keeper base theme, right? And I think this is all of it, because according to the patch notes, it says several, and that's 3 right there. It didn't say that that there are any other sheet music hidden. For all I know, they might actually have like, you know, secret sheet music scattered throughout the world that you have to find. But this might be it. I'm not sure. And if any of you guys do find any new secret sheet music, please let me know. You know, or they might add it in the future down here. But I think this is all of it, right? So what you do here with the sheet music and the music stand, let me see if I can make another music stand here. So you can drop the music stand down, you interact with it, and drop down a sheet music onto the stand. So with one of these equipments, so let's say if you're not standing next to it and you right click, you select the equipment, right? And you see at the bottom right corner here, right click allows you to play the music, right? So this is kind of cool that you can actually play. I'm not a very, you know, musical, I guess, talent of any sort. So I this stuff doesn't really, you know, apply to me too much, but I think it's cool that they added the option for anyone who's into music to be able to create music in the game, right? So if you actually do play this with friends, I think it would be cool how each of your friends can pick up one of these instruments, right, and play, you know, music together and create like a little ensemble of I guess a band or whatever, right? That I think that's very cool. All right, so now let's say you have the sheet music, you know, and you stand next to one, you can actually just right click to it. And it auto plays the sheet music. So I think that is very cool. Now, the only thing that they could do now, if they could just expand this further and let you like have some sort of interface that lets you compose your music, right? And create like different notes on like some interface and program in a particular sheet music, right? And then you can just like click off of it and take your customized sheet music and then place it on the stand and swap it out and then just right click. I think that would be really cool because then I don't have to like click on these little buttons. It just auto plays the tunes, right? So I think that would be really cool for somebody who's not very coordinated for music and timing and, you know, the cues and all that stuff. I think that if I can just like look up some sort of notes or music notes, right, and then just program in the music notes, customize my own little music sheet and throw it on one of these stands and just have my character auto play that. I think that would be really cool. So that is the little sheet music stand and notes. Let me just put that back down so that way I don't have to, you can just see it. That is cool. All right, so right here it shows you 3 craftables, but what's new is the old ocarina, I guess valuable. This used to be a valuable, right? It's now converted into an instrument. So if you have this in one of your sort of pedestal collection, you now can take that off and just, you know, throw that into your little musical instrument collection now. So now this is actually the 4th item that you can actually get. Now this is found from digging up, I think, scattered somewhere. Let me read the notes here because it did mention where you can find that again. The Octarina, something about the Octarina. Hang on, I'm scrolling through the little the patch notes. Because that is a new change. I can't find it, but it mentioned in the patch notes that it got converted. Octarina. I think it's like something that you dig up in the Azius Wilderness, I believe. Hang on. Cabling miners, enemies reduced. Quick trash, objects can be rotated. Oh yeah, I'll mention that in a little bit too. The objects. Let's let's see here. Changing the recipes, ore boulders, no. Electronics, rails, in-game go-karts, robots, gravestones, furnitures, hose, tentacles, shoals. Remember reading it. Hang on. I'm still searching here. Yeah, I can't remember. I guess I should just go down this this patch note list. Okay, so we mentioned the new items for the Valentines. Yep, okay. There's the magic mirror, there's the mannequin, the equipment presets. Okay, so I've already showed you the equipment presets. I've already showed you the music workbench. Crafts from the tin workbench allows players to craft the following items: harp, flute, cello, instruments. Yep. Sheet music stands. Got that. All right. Yeah. Oh yeah. The magic mirror. Let me go show you that. That is the other item from this carpenter's workbench. So magic mirror. This mysterious piece of furniture has been enhanced in strange ways. Looking into it makes it possible to change your appearance. Right. So over here is the magic mirror. And if you interact with it, you can actually now... So let's say you screwed up on your character creation and you want to get a different hairstyle, right? This magic mirror now lets you change all that, which is kind of cool, without having to create a new character. Right, so I can change the color now. This is kind of cool, right? So there, yeah. See, I got my character change. You also change your character name, too, if you didn't like your name that you've created, right? So that's kind of cool there. All right, so the other item is the loom. So this here is something you can also craft. Let me go ahead and show you that. And I've placed it over here. So when you interact with a loom, you can now craft, I guess, decorative skins, right? These are all clothes that are skins that you can throw in your wardrobe. I can't remember where I placed my wardrobe. I had my wardrobe scattered somewhere. It might have been over here. Let me see. Where's my wardrobe? I think my wardrobe is in my Christmas section. I think it's, yeah, it's in my Christmas area. All right, let me take this wardrobe back with me. Let me show you. So now, with a wardrobe, you can actually change the look of your characters with all these new stuff that you can craft from the loom. All right, this is currently the stuff that's in my wardrobe right now. I took off the pants. But, so let's say I wanted the... Let's go with the top hat, which is neat. Suit jacket. Suit pants, right? Let's go ahead and craft one of everything. Because then I can actually put those on the mannequin, even. This chef stuff looks kind of cool, too, if you want to dress yourself up to look like a chef. Flower crown and wedding dress. The wedding dress, I guess, does not have pants. Let me go ahead and make a couple more of these mannequins. We're going to go ahead and place them down over here. I can swap out my looks here. Go ahead and put the flower on there. Oh, there we go. I guess it covers up the pants, so it doesn't really matter what you stick in the pants. Looks kind of funky here. Looks like I'm some Hawaiian princess. Alright, so let's take that off. So here, the top hat. Well, that's pretty cool, right? That's very formal. Take that off. This looks like the Indiana Jones hat. Oh, yeah, it does. Explorer's hat. That looks very cool. I like that, actually. And this is the chef hat, which is kind of cool. I do like that Indiana Jones look there. All right, let me go back to my previous look, because I do like the Santa hat there. But yeah, so let's say, you know, you want to Set up your mannequin now. Looks very cool there. Show off all the different looks. So, hang on, let's see. That's the wedding dress one, right? This is the top hat one. Very cool there. And this is the chef one, right? There we go. So that's the mannequin there. Set up all your outfits. All right, so what else? Let me read the rest of the patch notes here. All right, so we talked about the loom, the mannequin, the equipment preset. I already showed you that. The music workbench, we talked about that. The instruments, the sheet music, music stand, got that. New mechanics. Okay, yeah, there we go. Under new mechanics, the ocarina. Yeah, ocarina has been changed into an instrument instead of a valuable, and it can now also be commonly found in digging spots found in the Azius Wilderness biome. Yeah, so I mentioned that earlier. The drop chance of the dry butterfly from digging spots have been reduced to compensate for this. So that now makes it so that you can actually have a higher chance of looting this from the ground. So that's kind of cool. Workbenches now have the option to select earlier tier workbenches in their UI to allow crafting items from the workbenches. So I showed you that earlier. So long as you have the highest tier, you can actually cycle through the workbench, lower tier. So let me go over to my Star Trek, my space-themed section of the base. And I've actually got the higher tier. Oh yeah, so the really nice thing about this new update, and they've changed the lighting. You see how like the lighting is a lot better now? It's a lot more crisp and clear. You see how like I'm rolling back and forth and you can see this lighting, the shadow effect move, right? That's really cool. So it's a little bit more crisp and clear. I like that. You see how like the thing opens up and it just shines really quickly? So that's really cool. All right, so this is my Galaxite workbench here, and I can scroll through all of my workbenches easily with just accessing that. Now, the thing that they did change, which you can actually fix using the trick that I actually showed you guys in my Dancing Light video, and I'll show you. I'll mention that right now, and I'll show you what I mean. So one of the things that I found that was slightly annoying, but is fixable on your end, you can actually do some adjustments. The generators now glow in a sealed room, which is very annoying. See how that generator, it used to be like this whole entire block is blacked out, and you only see like a yellow light in the dark. Well, now you see like everything in the room. You see like this ugly little circuit. You see this ugly wall here, and it's all exposed. So that is the side effect, I guess, of the new lighting effect that they did. But the trick to hiding this now, so I'll show you. Go back and show you. It's very similar. It's the same trick that I explained in my video guide for dancing lights. And let me show you right now what I mean. Let me break through this. It's easier access. So here on the side, right, I used to have a generator hidden to the side and it's sealed off, and there used to be a yellow light in this room, and that's it. Well, if you use my trick, you can actually hide the generator with a pillar or this wooden sign, right? So let's say if I didn't have that there, you see how it's all exposed and it's ugly and it's all lit? Well, the trick then is take one of these wooden signs and place it in front like this, and that completely hides the light effect as well, so it doesn't, the generator actually doesn't shine through that. That's a neat little trick there. That so you, if you wanted to hide your generator and completely black out the yellow light, just get like a wooden sign and drop it down there. And then, you know, there's also like the stone pillars, or say the I think there was like a couple of other things too. Geez, how many hours have you have in this seed? Oh, I put a lot of hours in this game for sure. I mean, I literally covered all this with Asia's light beams as well. So there's a lot of hours I spent. But yeah, that's a little trick there. If you wanted to cover up the generator from the wall. Now, the other thing too that I really appreciate, which I've requested, let me show you that in a bit here. Oh, hang on, let me go back. You can actually now cover the cross wires, right? The cross circuits. So let me show you here. Let me go ahead and take one of these. All right, so this right here, before you couldn't cover this under a wall. You couldn't cover this under a wall, and this couldn't be covered under a wall, right? And you can only place them on top of, or you can only place like a floor on top of it, but then like you can't place objects on top of the floor itself. Well, now let me go to a different spot here. Actually, hang on, let me see if I can just go straight down across this, and then you can actually see, because I made a little spot down here with all my dancing light designs. Right, this is all Asius Wilderness. So I'm trying to find an area where I didn't cover up with Asius lights, the light beam, so that way it wouldn't look as bad. Okay, so down here is a dark area, right? So before you couldn't actually put a wall on top of this, but now you can, right? So that means that all those logic circuits now can actually be hidden under a wall. Because before I actually had to put some spacing between the two like this, and then use some trick to hide my circuits. I'm really appreciative now that you can actually take walls and cover up these little circuits. So that's very cool. Oh, okay, so the other thing too that they've added, neat little quality of life feature, right? So look at the circuit here, right? Before you had to roll your mouse over this and then hit the E key to interact, right, to rotate the circuit. Well, now when you place the circuit, if you notice the direction, there's an arrow now, and you hit the R key, you can control which direction you can rotate the logic circuits. So that's very nice. So that the same thing goes for the conveyor belt, right? So the conveyor belt, before you know, when you place down the conveyor belt, you had to like interact with it, and it was very annoying. Now you can actually decide which direction to point it, and I think it remembers which direction too. Yeah, see, it remembers which direction as your last known default, which is a very nice quality feature. So if you wanted to like put down like a bunch of conveyors going one direction, you can actually just rotate it right before placing it down. So that's a very, very nice feature here, right? So that, I really appreciate that new change. All right, so what else is on this list? Workbenches have the option to select earlier tier workbenches. I mentioned that. Objects can now be rotated before placing them. I just mentioned that. Before placing them down, instead of doing it through interacting after they have been placed down. Yeah. So the long-term plan is to support rotation of more objects in the game. And this change is the first step towards that. The current objects that are affected by this change are drill, robot arm, conveyor belts, galaxite turrets, stone turret, delay circuits, and logic circuits, right? So those are the new rotatable objects. So the quick trash added a key binding that allows players to quickly move items to the trash. I showed you guys that earlier in the stream. Any items already in trash will be destroyed. The default key binding on the keyboard is the delete key, but can be changed to change in the control menus under trash selected items binding. So there's also toggle UI key binding. Yeah, so I used to go like this all the time to disable my my UI, right? Because I don't know if you guys seen my video guides on YouTube, but a lot of times you'll see my video guide hide the UI just so that I can talk about whatever's on the screen easily. Well, now that little feature can be programmed to hide with a hotkey instead of going through the menu all the time. Right, so Control U. Okay, so toggle in-game UI. Let's hear Control U. Oh, hey, there we go. Brings it back. So that's kind of cool. So that's a nice little new quality of life feature. Turning off the UI. Added an option under gameplay settings to activate specific seasons or turn them off completely. Yep, I showed you that at the very beginning of the video. I think that's the first thing I showed you. So that's very nice that you can actually change the this. Oh, well, you can't change it once you're in the world, right? So I can't change this once I'm in the world. But you can change that from the game menu right before you load the world. All right, so the other thing, Caveling Miners and Caveling Hunters animation. Okay, so let's go. Let me show you that. I thought it was really cool because I actually noticed it while I was walking around my my Christmas base. I'm just collecting those little letters here. They're just scattered all over. Alright, so let me go back here and seal off my wall here. Yeah, hopefully they fix this red tint here. It looks really awful. It's because I have like the Azius light beam. And it's magnified by the light beam and the red petals that's on the floor. Alright, so let me go ahead and show you the animation. I think that's the base. That might not... Oh, wait, that might be the wrong base. Here, let me go... I think it's over here. So my little prison that I made... Yeah, okay, so here... Let's watch a little bit. You'll see the Caveling Miner take a nap. So they added this new animation where the Caveling Miner will actually sleep on the floor. I don't know, let's see here. I'm just waiting. Because I was walking around my base, and I noticed the Caveling Miner just took a nap on the floor here. Oh, there you go. You see it? So now he just takes a nap, and that's a really cool, nice touch there. Caveling Miners will sometimes lie down and sleep. They also have some new emotes they will do while idling and while in combat. Oh, that's really cool. I haven't seen the new emotes yet. So they do actually have other expressions. Well, that is kind of cool. And then they also fixed up the Caveling Hunter. Let's go ahead and see if I can find a Caveling Hunter. Caveling Hunters now reload their gun before shooting, giving players more time to avoid their shots. I think I've got a farm over here. Set up with the mob farm with the Caveling Hunters walking around. Oh, no. He's probably dead. Yeah, he's dead. Well, anyways, you can probably check that out yourself, but the Caveling Hunter has a reload animation. And then gameplay changes. We're near the end. Balance adjusted overall enemy damage, so enemies, especially in the beginning of the game, deal a bit less damage. Okay, that's nice. So I did notice the Shroomans do a lot of damage. Slightly reduce the health and damage dealt by infected cavelings. Okay. Reduce damage dealt by mole tentacles. Reduce damage dealt by bubble crabs. So a lot of nerfs, actually. So a lot of the mobs do less damage now. The condition which gives a chance to catch higher rarity fish now uses the correct chance for each fish. Previously, the chance was equal to all fish when this condition triggered, including the Starlight Nautilus. Increase the chance of catching Starlight Nautilus to compensate for the change. Reduce costs of keys crafting for the key casting table. Oh yeah, so I also complained about that a while back. Before it consumed a lot of bars to craft a key. I think it was like 10. And I thought that was a little bit too much for making keys, especially when you're finding like so many of these chests. Let's go ahead and check one of these things. And see what the cost of the keys are. Wait, I think it's like a key. There we go, key workbench. Okay, so they basically reduced it by 5 on that one. Oh, the Galaxite bars still cost 10, which is kind of crappy. All right, so the only reduction is basically the copper key and iron key. These other ones actually still cost 10. Well, that's a bummer, actually. Yeah, that is actually a bummer. Reduce the cost of keys crafted at the key casting table. I don't know if that's a bug or not, but they've only reduced the cost of this and this. And this is still 10. Or unless it's 20. Is it 20 on the live? I can't remember. I think it's 10 on the live. I'm pretty sure it's 10 on the live. That's a really bummer here. They should bring these down some more to 5. If this is a video game, prove it. And this base is huge? Yeah, my base is pretty huge. Hey, Petro. Good morning. What else? Let me see here. What else can I show you guys? Locked chests have a small chance to be caught when fishing. Okay, that's new. Reduce the health of the Amaranth and Tentacles that spawn during the boss fight. Okay, so a lot of nerf to the bosses. Changed so that the small racetrack scenery only appears once in the world. Turrets now put enemies in combat. This makes them more useful for mob farms. Also more consistent with how spike traps work. Okay. This is, yeah, it's kind of like Stardew Valley 2, sort of. Without the NPC interaction. The only NPCs that you can interact with are the merchants. And they really don't have much to say or tell you. So that is something that they can improve on this, is add in a little bit more NPCs that you can actually interact in the world, besides the traders. But yeah, it plays a lot like Stardew Valley. Okay, let me see here. What else? So circuits can now be placed under blocking objects, walls. It can be built on circuits. I showed you that, so that's something I really appreciate. Go-karts can now be moved by conveyor belts. They can be placed on conveyor belts. Hitting objects now takes the mouse position. So precise control when defining the object to hit around the player. Okay, so the other nice thing is fences adapt towards adjacent walls. So before, when you place like fences around a wall, you can actually sneak through the gap. Now there's no longer a gap. So it says there are no longer small gaps between fences and walls. Old ores and boulders now spawn in random position inside boulders, so multiple drills on the same boulder will not always yield one ore from the same drill. Okay. Will not always yield ore, right. So clicking the recipes and the auto-crafting objects, such as furnace and table saws. So you can actually auto-craft items by clicking on the recipes from the furnace and the saw tables. Now, the other thing that they added was a option to do control, right, to do stacks of 10s. So let's say if I wanted it, well, okay, so this was always in the game where you can actually click on this, right, and get stack of 10s by hitting control and right click. Well, now you can actually craft stuff really fast. So let's say I wanted like a bunch of this, like 10 of this, I can actually do control right click. Control click, right, and I'll actually get 10 of these. But I guess 2 times, well, actually it's more than 10. Oh, it's interesting how it's 2 plus 10 apparently. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's interesting. Thanks for the follow there, Geoscope, Gyro Kosporoko. Thank you for that. All right, so that is another quality of life. Rails can now be built on top of conveyor belts. So the idea here is that you can actually run conveyor belts through rails. So that is another nice quality of life feature. Any electronic object can now be built on top of wires. Note that in most cases, this will override the behavior of the wires, such as when placing logic circuits on top of a wire. Okay. So yeah, before you couldn't place circuits on top of wires. So now you can just lay down your wires and then program your circuits after. So that's also very nice. Added in-game UI navigation key bindings. This will allow... Okay, let's see here. I don't know if that... In-game navigation key bindings. I think they're talking about this down here. No. It's something about in-game navigation key binding. I could have sworn you can always change the in-game navigation key binding. Oh, for controllers. Oh, yeah. So if you had a controller here, you can actually change the navigation on the controllers. That's new. Go-karts and boats can now be rotated before placing down. Oh yeah, let me show you that. So I noticed that whenever you place a boat down, it has an arrow. So you can choose which direction the boat is pointing towards. So that is a little different. I guess I can see that being slightly useful. Well, especially with the go-karts, right? Because then you can actually change the direction. Before, I actually had to like move my go-kart around in circles to get it to go towards the left for my racetrack. So I think that feature is really useful for the go-karts. Not too useful for the boats because you can just jump on there and just move. All right, so robot arms can now place objects in the fishing net rack, decorative pots, and planter box. Golden tulips now emit golden lights. And the rest of this stuff. Oh, gravestones takes 3 hits now to destroy. So you can't accidentally hit your friend's gravestone when they die and they drop their grave. So it takes 3 hits to actually remove it. So technically you can if you do it 3 times. The furnace smelterkin, Fury Forge, table saw can now accept resources they can process in their input slots. Okay. Oh, can only accept resource. So you can't actually throw in random stuff in their slots anymore. It used to be that you can place other stuff and they don't work, but now they only accept their exact input before you can actually stick stuff in here. Let's see. Our enemies no longer block players from mining walls. Add a cap on how many jellyfishes can spawn in an area. Okay, so the rest of this is cosmetic caps. So tentacles can only spawn, like, there's a cap on how many tentacles can spawn in an area. There's a cap on how many fish shoals can spawn in an area for seawater. What else? Art and animation. So yeah, I've already talked about like how the new lighting effects completely changed. It's implemented a new rendering pipeline that should result in an upgrade in terms of lighting and GPU performance. Completely reworked indirect bounce lighting now spreads further and takes surface color into accounting. So I showed you that example earlier. It's really nice how they've changed the shadow and the lighting effects. Improve resolution scaling, make the game appear sharper on Windows resolution above 1920 by 1080. Split the graphics settings menu to display graphics. I already showed you that earlier. Added object shadow graphic settings. Oh, hey, okay. So you can actually change the shadow effects. Oh, yeah, you can change that now, huh? Oh, wow. Did you see the difference? Yeah, you can see the actual difference as I'm changing it. Reflections on and off. I turned that off myself because I didn't want to see the reflections. But it might actually be better now with the new lighting changes. Because before it looked really weird. Oh, hey, I can do very high lighting quality, huh? Oh, this is new. Oops. Oh, crap. Here we go. Let's go high then, yeah. Oh, it only goes medium or low. Okay. Alright, what else? Improved the bloom and added a display setting for it. Hitting objects now take mouse position. Okay, yeah. Shine effects, improved graphics for snares. So snares look different. Animation for miners, animation for... Improved animation for cabling miners. Improved lighting from emissive plants. Okay. And then a bunch of audio stuff. And then updated Unity version. Okay, so here's the other big change. They added they're starting to add mod support. And the first 2 things that they've added for mod support I don't know how I feel about this. Oh, wait, let me read the rest of the stuff before I get to the mod thing. Okay. Configuration files for... Oh, yeah, here we go, the mod. Okay. Added configuration files for loot tables that can be easily modified by users. So technically, you guys can cheat now if you go into the folder and modify the loot table, right? Added configuration files for loot tables that can be easily modified by users. Added configuration files for fishing, loot, and struggle behaviors that can be easily modified by users. Added configuration files for environment and mob spawns that can be easily modified by users. So this is the part where I'm like, oh no, opens the doors for some funky stuff and players just cheating left and right. Added configuration files for changing friend or foe for factions that can be easily modified by users. So that what this also means is that if you end up joining your friend's server, be careful. They may actually have a modified server. You may not know that, right? So that's the other thing, right? It's just I don't know how I feel about modding the game too early. This either signals the fact that the game is close to release and that there's no additional new content coming out. I mean, I know that they're supposed to come out with like the crystal biome content. There's nothing on the roadmap for anything after that. Now, the devs did say that they do want to add more boss fights and additional mobs for the game, because they said they had like other ideas for mobs in the Sunken Sea and the desert of beginnings that didn't make it during that release window, but they plan on adding more. But this signals that they might be near the end or closer to the end of the development cycle if they're adding mod support already. All right, so it says here, this helps mod creators be able to find and modify files easier. For further instructions and information, check out the README file inside the games install folder called whatever. It lists basically where you can find the README files to change the game's configuration. Added a color lookup texture that the user can alter to change the color grading used in the game. Initial load time is faster when joining a game. Equipments and consumables like glow tulips that emit blue glow now states blue glow in stats instead of just glow. Okay, the painter's table has been moved to the carpenter's table. Yeah, you've already seen that. Credits auto scroll can now be paused by holding down the interact button. Okay, yeah. Crystal lamp has a working collider now. I don't know what that means. What is the crystal lamp? I don't know what the crystal lamp is. That's something I don't know. I think this is a lamp, right? That's not the same as crystal lamp. So it says it's got crystal lamp has a working collider now. So I don't know what that means. If anyone knows what crystal lamp is, let me know. Fix so offhand can still be used while hovering any UI elements with the mouse. Okay, yeah. And then, okay, so this one right here says added blue glass kalimba valuable. Okay, so that drops from the large destructibles in the ancient city ruins in the Sunken Sea. This item was added as a reward for winning the Creepy Caves competition. So the community member Whoopsie, he actually suggested a valuable, and this was his prize. So they actually added a new valuable based on his suggestion. So that's kind of cool. Azius now screeches when flying over the player as a shadow. Change larva skin rugs and temple decor rugs to appear above rug tiles. Delay time before Fade in the World load to avoid objects from popping in. And Souls tab now unlocks when a player is nearby a soul orb without the need to talk to the core. Okay, that's a very nice, useful feature. Because before, when you were playing multiplayer with your friends, and you didn't unlock this tab, and you were standing next to a soul, it didn't absorb. And I actually watched somebody, Felicia Day and her friends, play this, and there was a lot of confusion on this whole soul tab thing. She had to like go back and talk to the core to get the tab, and then come back to the orb to get the thing absorbed. So they made it now the tab appears if you're standing next to an orb, so that's really nice. Fix a bug where a random visual appearance based on the world position not to be random, but instead follow a pattern in some cases. Wait, fixed a bug where objects that have a random visual appearance based on their world position would not be so random, but instead follow a pattern in some cases. Okay. Fix a bug where no slime bosses could be summoned after the king slime. Most of these are just bug fixes. Critters no longer spawn inside the core of boss statues. Okay. That I've never encountered. Roots of different types no longer grow into each other. Ah, that's really nice. I've seen that happen before. It used to be like roots would actually grow and then they cancel each other out and uproot the other one. So that was a problem before. So this is nice to see it's getting fixed. Fix an issue where raw car sand titan would spawn even if the thumper was removed. Okay, yeah. So before, people were exploiting the thumper, dropping the thumper down and getting a free summon, and then they remove the thumper right after, so you actually don't consume the thumper, right? So that got fixed. Hey, Lost, good morning. Geo says, oh, me too, I never use mods. Yeah, so I'm not a big fan. Okay, here's my take on mods, right? If the game no longer has development, then I see that mods are useful because that lets the community, create more content for, or the mod community to create more content for the players so that you can actually interact and engage with, right? There's a lot of games out there where the devs no longer work at the company. They just stop working on the game. It's released, it's published, there's no new content. That's where I see the value of mods, right? Or in games like Don't Starve Together. I take that back. Or World of Warcraft. Those are the two games that I would say that I used mods, right? But any other game like Auction Not Include, I don't use mods. And the reason why I don't like using mods is that whenever the game is being developed and they introduce like a bug, and a lot of times when players go, oh, I'm encountering a bug, when it's really not a bug, and I've seen this happen all the time on the Auction Not Included forum, right? Somebody goes, oh, I'm having a bug, or this is a bug, right? And then we're all the devs sitting around trying to figure out, we're not finding it. This is not a bug. And then people are like, are you using mods? Do you have any mods installed? Right? And the guy goes, oh, well, I've got this and this mod. And then he's like, oh, well, disable this mod. And then the problem went away. So it's not really a bug. It's a bug with the mod. And that to me is why I don't use mods when a game is currently ongoing in terms of active development. In my dictionary, a thumper is kind of monka. I don't know what that. Yeah, a thumper. I think the thumper thing was kind of a nod to the Dune universe to summon the sand worm. So the sand titan using a thumper, I think that kind of makes sense. Okay, so what else? Fix an issue where merchants would restock their items when restarting a game. Some statues have been activated. Adjusted small icons for glowing tulip and pafungi. Okay, visual changes. Fix a bug where the ghost scholars were not immune to debuffs such as burning. Fix a bug where roots would start spreading before the root plant was fully grown. Fix a bug where the poison traps would take damage and be destroyed from players having thorn damage. Oh, okay. So I guess before you can actually walk around poison traps with thorn damage and the poison trap would just pop up. So that's fixed. Fix the bugs where the set bonus from Ivy equipment would give a crit chance from any debuff applied and not poison. Fix a bug where doors could not be placed adjacent to walls that contain any ores. Oh, okay. And then fix light sources would stop following their object when fading out. Okay. So that's the end of the patch notes, by the way. So overall, this is a very short update. Most of it is quality of life. All the stuff that for the Valentine I already showed you. I do appreciate some of these new cosmetics stuff that they've added, right? With the mannequin, that's really nice. And I think this here is probably a big game changer here, because now you can actually switch out your gears, and plus you can actually get additional inventory slot. And this is one of the things I mentioned to the dev was I really hate walking around with like extra set of clothes, like a set of clothes for mining, right? I would always have to run around with mining outfits or mining equipments, and it would be nice to improve the inventory because you either give us more inventory space or give us slots where you can actually hot swap the mining equipment and store mining equipment in here, right? So this here is very nice. It's basically you're getting additional inventory slots. Now, if only they added a fourth one, that would be nice, right? I guess beggars can't be choosers. I'm appreciative of the 3 slots, but a fourth one would also be nice. And I think what they could also do, like I mentioned earlier, was an option to store more in these mannequins. Basically, a full set that matches this, right? 1, 2, 3, right? This and maybe even the offhand. And so that way, you know, if I need more than 4, I can store my other inventories over here and then be able to swap that. And that would be really nice. All right, so that's pretty much it. Let's see here. Is there anything else you guys want to know? I know a couple of you guys just started trickling in. If there's something a thumper butt plug in mind, yeah, okay. Yeah, if there's anything you guys have in terms of questions or you want to see or you missed the early part of the stream, let me know. I can go over them again. So yeah, this is the chest full of the stuff that you can get out of the presents. Let me say it right, I think. Yeah. And this is the musical table or musical workbench. You can craft all the instruments. You can craft sheet musics. And like I said, I don't know if there are any hidden sheet musics in the world. They would have mentioned that in the patch notes. I don't think there are any. They might add new ones here in the future. And I think the only request I'd like to have would be probably the option to create your own custom sheet music to use, right? And that way you can actually just auto play it when it's placed on a stand like this. And then just go like this. And then while you're playing, you actually can actually override it too, which is kind of cool. But yeah, a custom sheet music would be nice. What else? Let's go ahead and turn these letters in and then open up more presents. It's fairly short. Like most of the stuff you can actually get, you can experience like everything in this game in like 20 minutes or less, or 30 minutes even, 30 minutes or less, right? Because it didn't take me long to figure out all of this stuff and collect all the letters. All right, so yeah, there's nothing new. I'm pretty sure I've got everything that this guy's offering. I thought they would actually offer like some sort of epic secret new item, but I've opened a lot of letters so far, and there's nothing, unless it's got a super, super low drop rate, that I'm not aware of. But I think that's it. Alright, so let me put this away. You got that one? Yeah. Alright, so... And then... Is it over here? I think it's over here, right? All my extra junk. What else do I need? Alright, there. Holy crap. Haven't played this game since it was in early access. Is it still good to play now? I mean, it's still good to play. I think there's a lot of content if you haven't played it in a while, because they actually have added a bunch of new stuff since they released the early access last March. But for me, since I've been keeping up with this game, I don't feel like there's enough content here, because all the stuff I've just experienced in like a matter of minutes. But if you're into base decorating, right, or decoration stuff, like they've added a lot of new stuff here that you can play with. And, you know, if you're into like electronic stuff, they've actually improved a lot of that. And I definitely like that. I might come back and do some more electronic stuff now that they've made it so it's possible to place walls over these things. And objects, too. So what else here? I think that's it. Well, let's go ahead and try to look for that Sunken Sea Ruins thing. Because I want to see what that new item, the winner of the contest, created. Yeah, added blue glass Kalalimba valuable that drops from the large destructibles in the ancient city ruins in the Sunken Sea. Let's go to these ancient city ruins and see if there's anything we can break. So that way we test out that new object. Oh, hey, I guess the Yoda statue is not breakable. Huh, I could have sworn it was breakable. Well, that's good. I could have sworn it was breakable. Maybe they fixed it, because it used to be that the Yoda statues, they wrote that it's destructible. Alright, let's go ahead and collect some of this. Where's my shovel? Yeah, I'm trying to collect these now. Oh man. Because these things can be used to hide your generators. So I wanted to collect some of those. Right, you can actually hide a whole generator in the back of this. Completely darken the darken the room completely. Alright, where's the... Where is that? I'm looking for the large ruins, destructibles. I'm wondering if it's this. I wonder if that is the destructible. It should show up as a new item. Where are the new items? Oh, that's a stool, and that's a table. Alright, let's see here. Hopefully I didn't destroy everything already. That room looked pretty cleared out. Here's... I think this is the destructible room. Oh, shit. Yeah, I think this is the destructible room that they're talking about. Unless it's something else. Hey, that's the... I think we've already opened that up. Yeah, I think we've already been in there. Yeah, we have. So I'm trying to find this new valuable item that was created from the winner of the Cozy Cavern competition. Is that it? No. Nope. wonder how many hits it, or how many, or the drop chance. I wonder what the drop chance is of this item. Oh, there's a butterfly there. I didn't bring my bug net. Where else? Where else? I think that's the rune, unless are there any other runes? It says like large destructibles. Large destructibles. Yeah, those are large destructibles, right? So I'm hitting the right items. Yep. So those are the large destructibles. Unless it did not show up. Busy crystals? I don't know if that... No, I think I already have that. Yeah, otherwise it would have shown up as new items on the side, right? So every time I hit something, if it's new, it should show up. I think that's the only valuable that I don't have right now. Alright, hang on. Where else? Oh, here we go. Must have like a high drop rate. Or low drop rate. Low drop rate. Yeah, the lighting is definitely better. You can kind of see the shadow, right, as I'm moving. It's like shifting really fast. Oh, wow, these bubble guys are actually a lot easier now. Yeah, they're definitely a lot easier. Alright, let me see here. What else? Where else can I go for these ruins? I might have to go to a different spot, like a different city or something. Like a brand new city, maybe. There's a couple of areas I've not actually explored, like this one over here. How far am I from that? Oh man, that's gonna be a while to get there. Let me go ahead and see if I can leave this area. Try to get to like a new ruin. Alright, let's go ahead and... Oh yeah, a boat. Yeah, so the crystal lamp. That's the other item that I don't know. Might have to maybe look it up on the wiki or something. And figure out what the crystal lamp is. It says something about new collider added to the crystal lamp. It must be just like a visual thing. Oh, that's the crystal lamp. Okay, hang on. Crystal lamp has a working collider now. What the hell does that mean? I guess before it wasn't shooting out the lights? Alright, so we know what the crystal lamp is this thing right here. It says that it's got a working collider, so that means it's probably shining or shooting out the lights or the flame, whereas before it wasn't. Oh yeah, they've also made these new fireflies bigger. Right, I've noticed the yellow ones are a lot bigger and the blue ones and the green ones. So that is new. What is that thing over there? I got this mob in there. It spawned in. Okay, maybe this is a bug here. See how there's a mob hidden inside that statue right there? Yeah, see, I can't even... I don't even know what is that? Is that like a jellyfish stacked on top? Yeah, it is a jellyfish. Let me screenshot this and report this as a bug. Okay. Bug tentacle. Inside the Yoda statues. Hopefully they can see that. All right, let me see here. Where do I want to go? Where did I want to? Oh, actually, I could just probably go to this way right here. Let's just go straight down south then. I'm trying to get to a new city and smash some ruins to get that new valuable item that was added into the game. Yeah, the thing I really don't like is how these mobs are attacking the trees, and then the trees just get knocked off pretty easily. I don't think that's realistic. They should make it so the trees or the decorative objects don't get easily broken by the mobs. Where am I? Oh, I gotta go that way. Oh, man. Alright. Oh, hey, yeah, let's go ahead and use our delete key now. Yeah, I can hit delete now, huh? Yep, I can hit the easy delete. Do I not want? What else do I not? I guess I don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need... Wait, how do I get a stack of these? Oh, wait, I had that already in my bag. Alright, let me see here. Go ahead and... I don't need this anymore, right? Where's my boat? Or how far am I? Okay, yeah, I'm pretty close to it. What I want to do is get that new rune item. Yeah, these smashables don't... I don't need that. I can collect for Easter. There we go, I see something there. So I'm looking for these large destructible objects so I can get the new valuable item. And I'm just collecting these smaller destructibles for later. So I can use that when Easter comes. Or actually, I can access Easter now if I wanted to. Forgot about that. But who knows? They might actually add new stuff for Easter, so I'm gonna stock up on these. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Alright, well, nothing destructible is in here. That's not it. Oh, here we go. Man, this drop rate for this new item is pretty bad. What else can I get rid of? I'm trying to find this large destructibles here. Nope, nothing down there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have that already. I don't think that's new. Otherwise, it would have shown up as something new to be found. But I definitely want to get all these shelves so I can actually use them to hide my generators. Would be nice also if we can get the giant statue guys as something we can collect and bring back to our base. Yeah, that's one of them. Yeah, these guys right here. I'd like to get these guys as collectibles. Alright, what else? How much of this map have I uncovered? Alright, nope. So up here? Don't care. Nope, nothing here. Nothing large to smash. What else do we have? Oh, come on. Yeah, the fireplace is not very good for covering up the generators unless you like the glow from the fireplace. Because the fireplace makes it so that, yes, you can cover the generator, but it also generates its own glow. And that's not what I want. But it could be nice for decorations. Oh, this is the sewer, right? Oh, there's nothing in there. Come on. Alright, so hopefully there's something over here. Aha. Nothing. Oh, we got a figurine. Yeah, I got a figurine. Nothing. Man, it is pretty bad, huh? For a drop rate. It's not easy to get. Oops, shit. Alright, these things are kind of cool too, but they also glow. Oh hey, I just noticed a transparent effect of that. You can actually walk behind those. That's kind of cool. Wait, what's in here? Okay, I've already seen this area. Pretty sure I've seen this. Yep. Alright, so we got this room, maybe. Nope, I've already been there. Yeah, there's nothing in there. Alright, nothing there. Where else can I find large destructibles? Alright, what other rune cities? There's one over here, right? Where's the next nearest one? Oh, it's one straight down. You know what? I'm just gonna bridge towards that. Oh yeah, I actually noticed the bridge looks a little different with a little shadow effect. The little black notch in front of the plank there. So that looks a little different. Yeah, there's definitely a shadow now around the bridge underneath it. Wow. How did I line that up so perfectly right off? Those other bridges. Nothing else to destroy around here for large destructibles. Oh hey, there's some green rugs. I don't need this. What is it? Yeah, I don't need that. I want the green rug. I always collect these little green rugs. Because they're pretty rare. And you can't craft those specific green rugs. Yeah, they need to add more stuff that you can just break and bring back to your base for decoration purpose. Because right now, I think the game could use more decorative stuff to find and bring back. What is this? What was that I just picked up? Oh, the glass tool. Okay. That's what makes Terraria or even like Starbound really fun. Is just finding all these like cool tile sets and then bringing back to decorate your base with. Processor chip. Oh, I already have that. I wonder if this item is something I've always had, and it just says it drops from it. It says this item was added as a reward for winning the Creepy Caves competition by our community member Whoopsie. I don't know if this is something we've always had. I mean, I guess I can look it up on the wiki. And they just relocated the drop location for it. Or it was something that was given to him and then now it's available to all of us? I don't know. Let me see here, see if the wiki actually says anything about this item that I'm searching for. I might be searching for something I already have. Porekeeper wiki. Search for... I'm searching for this item called the... What is it? Kaleida something? Blue glass. Kalimba. Yeah, it's not in the wiki, so it's definitely new in this content patch. Well, yeah, that looks like it's new. Is there anything else here that I was gonna search for? I think I was searching. No, I've seen the fizzle crystal, and I've already found the crystal lamp, so I don't need to search for that. Right now, I'm trying to find... What is that I just broke? What is this? Oh, hourglass. Yeah, I already have that. Where can I find large destructibles? There's one over here. Still nothing. Here's another one over here. Yeah, this pillar here is going to be very useful. Oh, no, that looks like a potion. Yeah, that looks like a potion. Stone skin. What can I get rid of? Yeah, it's a potion. Nope. Damn it. I'm looking for a large destructible. I've cracked a few, but none of them... Oh. Ooh, treasure room. The hidden room spot is in the back right here somewhere. Oh, wait. No, there we go. What is this? Golden needle? No. Golden whistle? Wait. Oh my god. Oh. Hang on. I don't need this. Let's hear the golden... Okay, this I don't need, right? Broken core idol. Alright, I'll take that. I've already got... I mean, that golden whistle, I just wanted to look at it. I've already seen the golden caling mass. Let's see, what else can I get rid of that I've already got? I'm pretty sure, yeah, I've already got a bunch of these. Okay, here, I wanted to get that golden whistle. So what this says, a small golden whistle with unknown purpose. The sounds it emits is almost unnoticeable. I think I might want to keep that golden whistle. Because usually when it says something like almost is unknown purpose, they might actually do something with it later. Because they're always modifying valuables and making them useful. Right? Sort of like the octarina that just got converted into a musical instrument. If you read the description of this, a small golden whistle with an unknown purpose. So I think they might actually do something with that later. It's sort of like when I read the flavor text for for the Oracle cards a long time ago. I'm like, okay, this looks like it's part of a larger set, and sure enough, they converted it to something useful. So you never know with these valuables. And the thing about these valuables, and this is the feedback I gave them when they did that survey about like, oh, how do you feel about valuables being the thing that you can, that's the only thing that you can sell. Well, I normally don't sell valuables that much, which is kind of opposite of the purpose of valuables, to sell to vendors. And they want us to sell valuables to vendors, right? That's why they call it valuables. And they've got like a label next to it with currency. And so my feedback is, well, if they keep doing these things where they change valuables and making them useful, like the Oracle cards, right? And now the Octarina, well, I'm not incentivized to sell any of them to the traders. Right? So the thing that they plan on doing with the nerf, oh, this is kind of weird, right? Right? Okay, that I need to screen capture to show that as a bug here. Another weird lighting effect here. Hang on, let me screenshot this and paste it into their Discord. Where are these statues? Yeah, that is really weird, right? You can just hide behind these things, and it's like, that does not fit in with the whole lighting effect. So I think they've got a few things that they need to iron out with the lighting thing. Yeah. So if you stand behind those guys, it creates a weird effect. So, well, I did test out to see if they made those changes to valuables. So you can still sell non-valuables to vendors, like crafting materials or whatnot, ores or whatnot, ores and such. So at least they did not nerf that yet. They might. I don't know. Because I don't know what the result of that survey was. And they haven't disclosed that information. I can only imagine the community not liking that change. Alright, what do we got over here? Bombs, don't care. Or maybe this area, and then maybe this area. Alright, what else we got here? Nope, nothing else. I'm still looking for some large destructible ruins. Or there might be something in that top area over here. No, I've already been to that area. I don't see anything destructible over there. Okay, yeah, well. Nothing interesting. Nope, that's nothing. Nothing there. Sentry helm. I'll take that, I guess. Couldn't hurt to have an extra one. What else can I get rid of? I guess all floors, right? I guess I'll get rid of the floors. Yeah, there's nothing there. So I'm looking for destructibles. Alright, let's go back to base. Let me unload all this crap that I've got. Where is my recall? Nice little haul there. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright, so... New. Alright, so let's take a look at all the valuable junk. Q. Yeah, this golden whistle apparently is new or different that I don't have. Huh, I guess I don't have this golden whistle. That is, well, for some reason it didn't show up as something I already have. That's odd. Yeah, otherwise it would convert to the other thing. Golden whistle. Yeah, that's different. I don't have that. That's my bikini wear. All my figurine. Oh yeah, we're gonna craft also one of these brute plushies too. Let me take that out. The sentry helm. Pretty sure I've already got the sentry helm. Yeah, I do have the sentry helm already. But I will take that extra one. I'll put it over here. Get rid of all this crap that I've picked up. Okay, hang on. There we go. Alright, so that is also something I've been collecting. Collider, yeah, I'm collecting that. That is my Titan chest. That's new there. Or not new, but extras. Yeah, let me put this away. Did I put all my wood? I guess I did put my wood over here. Like I need fiber, right, to craft the plushie stuff. Alright, that's the torque damage thing. Yeah, that's fine. Let's throw that over there. Busy thingy. Yeah, I do have the extra fizzy thingy. Pretty sure I had this before, but I guess not, huh? Yeah, this did not get converted to an instrument. And you would think the golden whistle would, right? A small golden whistle with an unknown purpose. I really think that eventually gets converted to something special here. Yeah. Alright, well, let's go ahead and craft that. I want to get this workbench back and craft some of these Valentine stuff. And then I'm gonna probably make something here, like a base to set up to showcase all my Valentine stuff. So here's a plushie. What is this one? Heartberry and a rug and a heartberry. Alright, so let's go ahead and get a couple of these. There we go. Nice little rug there. Cool. I think we got everything. Oh, slime, right? Oh, hey, I might make a couple more of these. That might be cool. Yep, let's put this away. Alright, so these potions, I don't think I need them. Alright, so that's... yeah, okay. Yep. Alright, so I can't find that new item. That new blue glass Palalimba. Alright, that's the only thing that's new that I do not have. But in the meantime, let's see here. How do I want to do this? I want to create a new base for the Valentine decoration stuff. How do I want to create that? Alright, you know what? I'll just do it out of stone area around like a water environment. That might actually look romantic looking, I guess. Let's do that. Let's try that and see. Alright, so where do I want to create that? I guess off the coast of this, right? Or maybe off the coast of this. Maybe off the coast of this might look good. Or over here. Let me go that way and see. That's where my Christmas base was. Oh, you know what? Hang on. I need tiles, right? I also need ground tiles to make that work. So what do we got here for ground tiles? Yeah, I guess I can do some of these. Yeah, alright, yeah. We want a dark tile because we don't want this pink ones because I've already demonstrated to you how ugly this whole red-pink tint thing is. It's pretty bad. Alright, so let's go over here. And then we're gonna move this over here. Alright, yeah, I guess this could work. Let's go do this. Alright, so this is gonna be my Valentine base. Or maybe I should do it down here so that way I can showcase the little miner running around. Yeah, you know what? I'll bring it down closer to that. Because that way I'll show off the miner taking his little nap. Which is a new animation. He's also got other emote animations going on too. Alright, let's see here. I mean, it doesn't need to be a big one, right? Or do I need it? Or maybe I can do it like south of this. I don't know. Yeah, it's probably fine. Alright, yeah, we'll do that. Nice little cozy wall here. I guess I can just attach it, right? Yeah, there's no reason I can't attach it. There's not like anything running around. How's this? Yeah, I can't do a good one. Um, yeah, they did a better job than I did on their little posts that I saw off their Twitter account. Nice little romantic spot off the coast. Alright, here, how about this? Yeah, I guess that could work. Yeah, let's do that. Or no, I don't know if I like that. See here. Yeah, they got that little weird lighting there. I don't... that kind of sucks there. I have to probably try to delete those lights. Yeah, the little light beam. See how, like, it's really weird looking? Yeah, it's really weird looking on that side. See if I can remove it from the side. Okay, that's fine. I guess that... There we go. So we'll go like that. That's like a little nice oceanside. I guess oceanside view? Maybe a little bit more this way. Okay, I guess that works. Okay, I'm okay with that. All right, so let's go ahead and lay down the floors. I don't know if I like the dark gray look there. Yeah, I don't know if I like the dark gray look. Alright, so let's put some lights on the walls. Oh wait, I also got some candles, didn't... Yeah, I made some candles. These go on the walls? I don't know if these goes on the walls. Nope, they don't go on the walls. Oh, hey. They have different variations based on the tiles you place them on. Oh, they're similar to the... They're similar to the snowman. Yeah, they... Yeah. Yep, they're similar to the snowman. If you place them, like, different tiles, they have, like, different formations. Oops, shit. Yeah, alright, well... Maybe just for the front. Or the back, I mean. I don't know. Oh, shit. Here we go. Let's go with this. Maybe up there. Oh, hey, that's a 3 one right there. Yeah, I really wish they also added some feature where we can just change the variations of these candles. So, like variations similar to the snowman way. Well, we can't rotate the snowmans or anything like that. But yeah, it would be nice if we can actually change the variations. Let's go ahead and put this on the wall here. Yeah, there's no change on that. Yeah, this rug is huge, huh? It's very nice. Okay, hang on. Do I want it right there? Let's stick it right here. Or stick it right here? Okay, Maybe like right here in the middle. It's not even. That's the thing. Yeah, it's not even. Alright, let's see if I'm try to make it even. Yeah, okay, that's symmetrical there. Okay, let's do that. You know what? So I'm gonna try to make this even. Or hang on. If I go left, they'll be even, right? Yeah, okay, hang on. Alright, I'm gonna try to make this even. Go like this. Maybe I should just stick a portal right here. That could work too. Yeah, I guess I can stick... Well, okay, let me see if I can go get a portal and stick one right here. Yeah, do I want to do it like that, or... Yeah, no. I'll just use this. That's fine. Go back to the base this way. That's fine right there. Let me stick this right over here. Right there. Put this against the wall. Oops. Oh, shit. Alright, so put this over here. Put that little painting on the wall here. Alright, hang on. Alright, oh wow, it actually glows. I noticed this actually has a pink glow to it. That's kind of cool. Okay, yeah, alright, that's fine. Alright, so now we're going to put this little crafting table here. Down. And what else can I do here? That's giant plushie. Let's go ahead and place it down here in the ground. Oh, wow, look at how big that is. Alright, so let me go get all my other junk and bring it over here to decorate this corner room. I gotta summon that guy into the room. I don't think, yeah, this is just extras, right? Yeah, that's my extras. Alright, so we're gonna go over here. And then, alright, so what are we gonna do here? Some little wall stuff here. Okay, what else? So I got the Valentine chest. Let me go ahead and drop that down here, I guess. And this is the... Maybe we need a collection room. We probably should build like a collection room. But nah, it's probably not important. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and put the items here. Where's the ring? There we go. These are the flowers that you can get. And these are the new collectibles. Where's the other one? Here we go. Rose water. All right, and this is the edibles. There's only 2. And there's the rose petals. I'll put the sheet music on the other side. Let me get another. Hang on, let me put the sheet music table here. Okay, that's there. All right, so I'm okay with that. And then music sheet stand. Let's put that one right there. Okay, yeah, that's looks kind of weird right next to that light, huh? Wait, can I walk through that? No, I can't. Okay, yeah, that looks fine. Let's go with that. Alright, so what else? Okay, hang on. Maybe I should want to craft like a couple of these. We'll put one. Yeah, one of each in there. Hang on, which one did I make? Okay, yeah, that's good. Let's make another one of these. So one of each in there. Alright, so what else? I need another box. Yeah, see, that flute looks almost exactly like the golden flute. Oh, shit. Maybe it might look better if I did this. Yeah, maybe it looks better this way. Yeah, alright, that's fine. I'll stick that there. What else can I do here to make this presentable? Alright, so let's go with this. Let me go get the mannequins. And then we'll place that down. Oh, the mirror too, right? Yeah, let me get all this. I'm gonna take this wardrobe with me. Oh, let me take this carpenter's table with me. I'm trying to set up like a nice little room that I can make my video out of. For my YouTube channel to walk through all the stuff that's in the game. Alright, what else here? We got carpenter. Oh, I might actually have to make another room near the top. Yeah, probably another room near the top. Well, let me see if I can use this room down here for the mannequin stuff. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright, so let's see here. What do we got? Top hat, hat, yeah. Indiana outfit. There we go. And we got the chef stuff here. Do I want to just put a wall around all of this? Oh no. I'll need to be down here, right? Let me go ahead and remove all this. Let me see if I can remove the lighting on the other side. I got all this crazy lighting on this other side that doesn't blend in very well. Yeah, all those light is from the Asius Wilderness beams. So I'm trying to delete them right now. There we go. So that lightly better. I'll have to clean up the left a little bit more. Alright, so here. Or I gotta probably do the same thing on that other row or column. So I got all that light shining on the left there. And probably delete all that slime path there. Yeah, those mannequins look kind of creepy, huh? Oh, they're just standing there. They look like NPCs. Yeah, they do look like NPCs. Gathering around for like a ballroom dance or something. Yeah, that little light beam thing looks kind of weird, huh? How it's created that little stripe on the walls. I don't know what that... What's causing that? Hey, Mika, welcome. How's it going? I think I got all the lights. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. I took a nap before streaming. Now I'm just working on this core keeper here so I can make a video. Creating like a room setup so I can do a video, present all the stuff that's related for the Valentine for our website. I haven't played this in a while. What's new? So yeah, a bunch of new stuff. Lots of new decorative stuff. Lots of new quality of life. You can actually now switch tabs for gears, and these are like extra inventory space. So if you want to be in like, you know, let's say you want a crit gear setup or you want like a mining gear setup, you can actually store it all now in the tab, which is really nice. I really like that new feature. Oh yeah, that's very awesome, right? So basically these are additional inventory slots, so you don't have to carry mining gears in your bag anymore. Huge plus, by the way. And they've also got mannequins now where you can actually store the your clothes or your gear sets on there to showcase. Or you can create like a room of all your gear sets instead of like putting them on the pedestal. each of the armor sets on a pedestal, you can actually now put it on the mannequin, which is nice. Yeah, my character was all dark because that's my minor set. It actually has all the lighting. And so they also reworked the lighting effects in the game. There's like a background, I guess, engine overhaul code to the lighting. So the shadow is a little bit nicer now. So they got some shadows, and I guess some things emit light now better, I guess. I mean, there's still a couple of quirks that they need to fix though. But overall, it's definitely better. Now, the fireflies are a lot bigger. I don't know if you noticed that or not. But these fireflies definitely are a lot bigger than what they used to be. So it stands out from these little sparkles on the ground. Or Asia sparkles. So that's different. And the other thing that's different, that's nice, is this hotkey here. You can hit the delete button and just delete stuff really quickly. So before, like, I had to drag stuff from here to here and then hit the trash button over and over. Now you can actually just delete stuff rapidly by just hitting the delete key, rolling your mouse over the stuff in your inventory. So that's very nice. Because before, I used to be sitting there complaining about how long it takes to clean out my inventory. So what else is new? Oh yeah, so the other new thing is that you can actually go to the game settings inside the main menu and choose whatever season you want. So that is new. You don't actually have to roll your clock around, change the clock settings, or you don't have to like use launch code options. So whatever season you want to play with, you can adjust that right through the main menu before loading the world. So that is also a very nice feature. Huge plus there. And then they added like a bunch of Valentine decorative stuff. There's no new boss. I do like the fact that the Valentine event is not as grindy. You don't have to kill mobs to get love letters. Because before, it used to be, you know, you had to like create a mob farm and, you know, be at the mercy of all this RNG, collecting drop rate or, you know, seasonal stuff. Now the love letters are just basically a scavenger hunt. They're just scattered all over the world, and you just pick them up. They spawn pretty quickly too. Or their respawn rate. So I'm gonna get off now and check it out. No, it's not available right now, by the way. I've got the early access, so you don't need to log off. You're not gonna be able to get it until tomorrow. I have the content creators early access or advanced access. So this is not available to you guys until tomorrow night at 2 a.m. Or, well, 2 a.m. my time, I guess. Pacific Standard Time. So yeah, so enjoy the preview. So what I'm doing is I'm just basically setting up my thing for presentation purpose. So I can make a video on YouTube to show off all the different things in like a short video. And since I figured I have to like create a room setup, I might as well be streaming my little setup to you guys. Wow. The last I played was when they made the change to the repair system. Oh, wow, that's a long time ago. That's like back in July or something, right? August or July. Oh, I still got that light beam on the left, huh? Yeah, I do have that light beam on the left. That's annoying. I don't mind having a little bit of the edge on this side because they'll showcase. I can move over here and showcase the mobs running around. But I might want to get rid of this on the left. It kind of does stick out a little bit. Wait, hang on. How much of it is sticking out? Okay, I know exactly where it is. Alright, so I'm cleaning out the light so that way it's pitch dark on the left of the screen when I do my thing. I do my video. Have you played a game called Nisi? Yeah, you know, I briefly played it. I did download or bought the game. Miss Panda Purple mentioned it. She also plays that. And I checked it out. It looks pretty cool. It's somewhat similar to this, I think, in some ways. I just haven't had a chance to, like, do a stream of it or anything like that, or go all in-depth on it. That has updated too? Oh, okay. I need to check that out. Well, that kind of should already clean up the light on the left. So all I'm doing right now is just creating a little base setup with all the new content for a presentable video. Yeah, I'm just creating a presentable video here. That's all it is. And that way you don't get all this extra ugly crap on the side. And I don't mind a little bit of the Christmas on the right because I wanted to demonstrate the caving miner's new animation, and he's trapped in a dungeon right now, and I don't want to have to recreate a new dungeon just for that miner. But yeah, no new decorative mobs. The mobs usually have a skin change, but I guess they didn't have time to add new artwork. Like mobs dressed up in Valentine costumes or whatever. But yeah, since you haven't played in a while, there's a lot of new updates or new content for you to check out then. There's like the Halloween, there's the Christmas, there's the Sunken Sea, and then there's the, and then the Desert of Beginnings, right? That's also new. And then there's a hotkey now. I can just hide this UI really quickly. See that? It's kind of cool. Yeah, I guess I'm okay with this. Yeah, okay. That's cool. Alright, and then we're gonna go get the loom. And then we're gonna get, what else? Well, I need to summon the... I need to summon the guy, but I guess I could probably just show him off without having to summon him. That's fine too. Alright, so the new loom... Oh wait, I had it in my inventory the whole entire time. Hang on. I think I need to craft the Galaxite thing. Let me go ahead and craft the Galaxite workbench. Where is it? Hang on, this is... Oh no, it's in the Octarine. Where's that octarine workbench? Oh, I might have to just go get it. That's fine. I know where it's at. It's like over here. But yeah, I have the octarine. Workbench over here. Let me just take that out and reuse it. Oh. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, let's go ahead and... move it over here. I'll have to put that back later or get another one. Alright, so the reason why I'm bringing this over here is because I wanted to show off the new feature where you can actually access all the workbench from the highest tier workbench that you've got. So this is the new feature here. So you don't have to now go through every single workbench to craft stuff. You can actually just click on this. So this is really, really nice feature, right? So let's say you wanted to access the tin workbench or whatever, or the iron workbench. You don't have to like walk to the iron workbench anymore. You can actually just cycle through it. So this is a really nice quality of life feature. Just access one workbench and then that's it. You can view all the other ones. Right, so this here is the loom. Now, well, maybe I could just put it over here. Yeah. And then you can place whatever you want over there. Then you can do the wardrobe and put the wardrobe over here. You can put stuff on that. That's fine. So, like, okay, so what else? The carpenter's workbench. Guess I'll stick that side. So this is where you can get the mannequin. Where you can craft the loom. All right, so that's new. Oh yeah, and the mirror. Go ahead and put the mirror over here. Alright, so the mirror and the wardrobe. Alright, so that's cool. Alright, so that makes sense. This is the music stuff, right? I need a box, I guess, for the musical instrument. Hmm. Yeah, maybe I could put a box over there and then just put all the musical instruments in there. Or I display the musical instrument over here. I don't know. You know what? Let me go get another box. Or hang on, yeah, I can get another box off of the trader over here. Yep, let me do that. Hang on, do I want to stick it there? Yeah. Maybe stick it over here. Yeah, I guess I can stick it right there. Okay, that works for me. So here I can show off the musical instruments. Well, I won't do a pedestal, but we'll just do this. Hang on, let me put this on this side. Alright, so that looks a little fairly organized enough, right? These are the valuables. These are the decorative items. These are the consumables. This is also a decorative item. These are all the objects that you can get. Alright, what else do I think this is it, right? I don't think there's anything else that's new. I think this is everything that's in the game right now. Except for the other item that blue glass Kala blue glass Kala Limba valuable, which is a destructible item from the ancient city ruins. So I'll have to figure out how to get that later. I think that's it, right? Can't think of it. Hang on, am I missing anything? Improved animations, yeah, the cavern miners, the graphics, tentacles changes, yeah, all those. It's nothing I can. Oh yeah, okay. Let me go get. Let me go get the conveyor belt stuff, so I can point out how the conveyor belt can be rotated. I want to showcase the new quality of life with the conveyor belt. These guys here, and then these guys here. These items can now be covered up, which is nice. I think that's it, right? There's nothing else I want to showcase here. Actually, I want to keep that. I should probably collect more of those. Yep, okay. Alright, so let me put this away. Oops. Alright, so anything else? That's it, right? Let me put this away. Yeah, I think that's it, right? This is all stuff that I can use for presentation. Alright, cool. I think we're done. So all I gotta do is summon this guy over there. Let me buy a couple of these. Presents. There we go. And so later, when I make my video, I can showcase all the little items. Stick that there. Yeah, I got a little extra of these. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. Let's find a use for them. Oh, hey. Okay, that worked out. Okay, it's an even side. Alright, cool. That, I think this is good, right? Show off the mannequins and the new clothes. Show off the clothes here. Boom, boom. Show off how you can get the loom, the mannequins, and the mirror. And then this is the instrumental music thing. Show off this. And then show off all the stuff that you can craft. Yeah, that's it, really. There's nothing else to the update. It's pretty quick. So just a quick recap. This is the new stuff that you can craft from the Carpenter's Workbench, the mannequin, the magic mirror, the loom, right? And then the loom, once you access that, allows you to craft all of the cosmetic outfit pieces, which you can stick inside the wardrobe, or you can actually put it on the mannequin. And then over here, the new feature here, Quality of Life, you can access all of the different workbenches. And the new item to craft is the music workbench. So you can click on that, and then you can go over here, place it down, and craft the new musical instruments over here. And then the music sheet stand, you can craft music sheets and place it on the stand. So I've got one of each showcased here. And then the new instruments crafted in the Octarina. So I'll show you how to use that. And then all the craftables from the Valentine stuff here. So I've got the hearts on the wall. I've got the painting on the wall. I've got the rug on the floor. The new brute there. And then these are all the items that come out of the gift box. Let me go move this gift box over here. That way we can see the love letters in the gift box. So yeah, opening the gift box. These are all the stuff that you can get that's related to the Valentine stuff. And that is the end of that. And then I'll show off or talk about these other quality of life changes there. The quality of life changes on the character slots. So yeah, that should cover everything that is related to this quality of love update. And then show the miner going to sleep. This guy has a new animation. He actually walks around. He does other emotes too, but I haven't seen the other emotes yet. So I might just do a recording of whatever, him moving around, and just, oh, there you go. He just did his little wave. Do you see that? He did a little wave. So that is the emote that they added into the game. And then sometimes he'll go take a nap. So that is cool. He's got a little wave there. I think that's all. There we go. And then he takes his little nap. So that is the new animation for the Caveling Miner. His little emote and his little napping animation. So that's cool. Alright, so this is the end of that. Yeah, very cool, right? So I'm going to go ahead and save this. And then we're going to switch to Against the Storm. And do some more Against the Storm stuff. Waiting on this to load so you can see the final Valentine logo menu screen, the title logo. It really does take a while to load, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Oh yeah, so just briefly to recap again, you can change your season. Right, so if you want any specific event, you can go Halloween, you can go Christmas. So if I say Christmas, it shows the Christmas logo, right? So if I wanted Halloween, I get the Halloween. I don't know if they added in the Easter yet. No, they didn't. Oh no, they didn't add the Easter logo. That's what they need to do. They need to fix this so it changes to Easter, so we can tell it's an Easter change. I don't. Yeah, let me see. Turn off season, right? Hang on. Yeah, it's exactly the same as Easter. So yeah, that's one thing they could improve on. All right, cool. All right, guys, that is it for the Core Keeper quality of life update content. And now we're gonna switch over to Against the Storm.